there it is. There we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bella Crafts Live. Oh, we are so sorry we are late again. Oh, my goodness. But
Well, it does say there's an error on Facebook, so I will head over to Facebook and put links in for YouTube for everybody once Lisa starts going. Or you talk for a minute and I'll do that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That just. All right. So hopefully Ann's going to put a link in for YouTube if we're not going on Facebook. I'm not sure because I don't have my iPad hooked
I'm going to take myself out of here so the sound doesn't. Or
Yep. Okay. All right. Well, while Ann is doing her thing, she's going to put a link in just in case, because she's saying that there's an error message in Facebook. So she's going to put a link in for our YouTube, because we also are showing up, on YouTube also. So if you can't find us on Facebook, then check our YouTube channel, because we will be live there also. But I'm so excited. So let me back up a minute. Welcome to Bella Crafts Live, everybody. It's so great to see you guys. Busy time with the holidays, and it just, the older I get, the faster it just flies by.
Hi, Becca. Glad you found us.
Hi.
Actually, Facebook won't even come up on my computer, so we're not on Facebook at all. So I'm so glad you found us. I was going to put a link in for everybody, but
it's just
I can't get in. No, I can't get in.
Okay, let me look real quick while you talk for a minute while I look.
So, hi, everyone. We are so happy to be here. This is our last Facebook Live of the year.
Yes.
And we need the time off.
Yeah.
We are looking forward to that. Yes, Becca, I'm glad you know to look on YouTube. And I think most of our regulars do.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a problem, but I was going to put a link on Facebook for everyone, but I can't even log in to Facebook.
Oh yeah, what is going on?
We will put a link later on Facebook letting people know.
Okay,
so
there it goes. All right. Yeah, I can get in Facebook, but it's not showing up. So oh well.
Hey, Brenda.
I don't know
your plans so you can watch. Yay.
Oh, yay. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with Facebook lately, but it's always something, right?
It's all good.
It's all good. It's all good. It's the holidays. And as Ann said, this is going to be our last day of lives. You're doing your live at 2 though, right?
Yep.
Or no? Yep. Oh, you are. Okay, so we do have both.
It's all over there.
Oh, look at her. She's already
ready. Over there. I'm not ready to go. They know me. It's just over there.
It's just over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and mine is right behind me or next to me. Can you guys see my, wait, which way? This way. My little Christmas tree.
It's so cute. I like the gnomes.
Rich bought me those.
They're adorable.
Yeah, he bought me those. So, but that is going to be gone. Not the Christmas tree, but that whole area over there is going to be gone with my brand new, beautiful cabinet. I can't wait. It's all put together and it's in my living room. And Rich is like,
can't wait to get it out.
Rich is like, get in there and get your stuff out of there so I can move this in. So I'm excited.
Big deal. I mean, you got to move everything you have. So he might think it's messy with that in there, but you got to move everything you have into the living room so he can get the cabinet
into my room. Right, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And then, I told him, I said, I'm just going to put everything in boxes. And, then while I'm off before the holidays, before, Christmas actually comes, I'm going to go through, sort through everything. I'm going to get rid of a whole lot because I have too much and I'm just over all of it. So
we do have a bit. I mean, a bit.
Yeah.
But my grandkids love to come and craft.
Okay, why am I not? Oh, because I'm not plugged in. That's why. Okay. Wait, I need to plug in. And I'm doing it down by
So I will try again in a bit on
There
Facebook to see if I can get in to let everybody know we're over here.
Okay. I needed to turn my laminator on. I forgot about that. So, because it takes a couple minutes to heat up.
It does take a minute.
So, you like my tree, Becca? I know.
Oh, I hope you're feeling better.
Who's not feeling good?
Becca.
Becca? No.
I'm sorry, Becca. I missed Thanksgiving 3 years ago. It was not fun. I'm sorry. I hope and pray that you are better. And your diagnosis comes back good.
Yeah. Yeah. Ann and I both understand health issues. So, yeah. You're feeling much better? Well, that's good because, being sick, especially around the holidays, I've had a few, I've spent a few Christmases in the hospital through the years, so I get it. It's not fun. It is not fun at all. So feel better, my friend. And yes, we will definitely say prayers. Anna and I are, we do that. So yeah.
Power in prayer.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay, so today we're playing with Ann's products and we're doing I'm doing foils today. So I'm so excited to show this because I absolutely love.
I'm going to have to make her big so you can really see it.
Okay, so this is what we are creating today.
It's simply adorable. I mean, not adorable. It's stunning.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
I actually have, and then my husband thought that this was an actual candle because I don't know if you can see it. Wait, let me try that.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, the way it's flickering. That's beautiful.
Yeah. I actually have 3 of these. They're in different sizes.
I have 5. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was going to do all 3, and then it was like, okay, no, it hurt too much. I got the one done. I was like, we're going with that. But yeah, it just came out so beautiful. And yesterday when or a couple days ago when I posted it, I had done it with no color in the background, when I photographed it, and I showed it to Ann because I just loved the project. And she's like, you need to add some color to the background because it all mixed in. And I was like, oh my God, you're right. So then I hurried and I cleaned that area off behind me real quick where my tree is, and I set it up, and then I was like, click, and I was like, oh my God, it's so much more beautiful that way. And it was
always actually, I told her, maybe if it wasn't black and white.
Yeah.
Because it did. The picture looked black and white. And then I told her, okay, add color because you couldn't even see the silver. But the picture that you finally took, it really did it justice. Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard.
Yeah.
We know. It's very hard.
I hate photograph, especially shiny stuff, which is difficult because that's all we usually do is shiny stuff. But, it's hard to photograph. So, but she said, change it. I did. I was so happy. It looked so much better, in social media. Yeah. So, she was right again. She's always right. So that's why I don't ever argue with her. I'm just like, yeah, okay, good. I'll change it. Not an issue. So, yeah. And it just came out so much prettier.
Oh, yeah.
So, that is what we are working on today with Ann's toner papers and deco foil from Therm O Web. And also, we're going to be using Gina K's new laminator. I just got mine right at the day I started making my project this weekend is when I got it.
Perfect timing.
I was excited about that. So, and then of course, I'm also using ribbon and trim from Gwen Studios. So, I don't know if I haven't told you guys because I just joined. But I'm going to be joining Ann on the design team for Gwen Studios. So I'm excited about that. They've got such beautiful ribbons and they do. Oh, it's like you should see it over here. It's like all the way down, rows of it. So, anyways, let's get started because I'm excited to show this to you guys. So, I'm going to switch my camera and we're going to rock and roll.
Okay, while she's doing that, I want to remind everybody to like, share, and comment with the hashtag Bella Crafts to be entered for this week's giveaway. And
yeah,
because you don't want to miss out. We love doing giveaways. So we will, even though we're not going to be here for the next couple of weeks, we will announce the winner.
Yes.
Next week.
I will. Yeah, I'll put a, excuse me, I'll put a graphic in.
Yep. So I'm going to go out.
So let's see. All right. So let me lay this down so you can see this just a tad bit better. But look how pretty that is. I'm going to bring you up just a little bit more so you can see the detail. Isn't that just pretty? And then on the back here, I just laced it up with some ribbon and there you go. But so much fun. And oh man, it turned out so perfect. I had it in my head what I wanted to do. And I was like, yes,
it's so beautiful.
I love it when it works. And then see, I like this light too. So let me see if it'll do it. No, you can't really tell. But battery operated candle. And this particular one, the little flame here flickers. So it actually does look like a candle.
Where did you get those? Because they have all sorts of them. And not all of them have the beautiful wick that you have there.
Yeah, isn't that? Yeah, I absolutely love this. I got it from Amazon. I will go back and look and I'll let you know where I got them. It came in a set of 3. So there was this size, which is the 7-inch, and then a 5-inch and a 3-inch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the middle one. And that was the other reason why I didn't do all 3, because I didn't have any other candles to do this with. So I wanted to make sure. So
can I say something real quick?
Of course.
Lynn just popped in. Lynn, Facebook is having some issues, so I'm glad you found us.
Yes.
And I can't even put a link on Facebook to tell everybody to come here because it's not working on my end. So
I know.
I'm glad you found us.
Yeah, what is that about? I don't know. That just
okay. Go ahead.
All right, guys. So, all right. So this is the beautiful deco foil that I use from Therm O Web. I love, love, love this. Actually, I was going to do this project in blue, but I thought, you know what? I need to mix it up a little bit. But this is sparkling silver. It's from Gina K from Therm O Web. And it just has got some beautiful sparkle in there. And then also I wanted to show you these. No, I don't have the whole pack with me. I just took the cover sheets out. But these are the 2 sets of toner sheets that Ann has available. And you get these designs, all these different designs. I believe there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. There's 6 different designs in each package, and just beautiful trees. And we've got some Christmas lights, the striped, which is beautiful with the red fancy foil, absolutely gorgeous. And then snowflakes, candy canes, and this beautiful ivy, or not ivy, holly. And I have used this before. I love this. And then this is the one from the actual set that I'm doing today. This one has the wording one on it, which Ann I know has showed before. And then there's another design for Christmas trees, and we've got stars, and then of course the ornaments, what I'm doing today, and a beautiful plaid, and this pine cone greenery is gorgeous. I might have to try that again too very soon. So that's what I'm using for product wise. And now let us get started. So let me pull all of my stuff over here next to me. And then I'm going to get my glue ready. There we go. So the first thing that we're going to do, and move this candle out of the way here. Okay, so those of you that have followed us, our regulars, you guys, we love you. You're so amazing. You've seen us do the foiling many times. Ann and I are both huge fans of foil and foil projects. So I wanted to show you, we each got this really beautiful new, oh, I gotta get everything out of the way here. I really need a bigger room. All right, this beautiful, now I'm gonna move us back up so we're not, so you guys aren't right on top of me here. There we go. Okay, this beautiful machine from Gina K. It is such a great machine. I played with it over the weekend. I got it Saturday. I played with it. Absolutely loved it. It's got 5 different settings, or actually 6 settings on it. And it goes from 0 to 5, and it will tell you in the actual directions that come with it. It'll tell you what each setting is used for. So I am doing mine on a 3, okay? But it will show in the instructions what paper you should use on what setting, or what setting on paper, you know, the whole thing. So the first thing that you're going to do, and it's got this really cool carrier sheet too. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do, here's your toner paper. Okay, so you want to cut a piece of foil that's just a tad bit bigger than your paper. Okay, so you know, because you don't want to waste any of this, so just cut it just a little bit bigger so you can work with it and make sure that the whole paper is covered. But then what you're going to do, once you lay that on top, and those of you that are watching us and this is the first time that you've seen foil, one of the major mistakes that people make when they're starting to use foils is they think that the shiny side is supposed to go on top of the toner paper. Okay, they think that it's supposed to go like this. No, the shiny side always faces you. Okay, so just keep that in mind, because you're not going to get anything if you try to do it the other way. All right, so you're going to cover your toner sheet there, and then I'm going to take this nifty little carrier sheet here. There we go. And then you're going to slip that inside. Okay, and then once you do that, then you're going to take it and you're going to stick it in your laminator, and then you'll see, let me see if I can go up a little higher. I think I'm at my limit. All right. And you'll see that it comes out on the opposite side. It's just so, oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so for me, I only ran it through once. I know Ann likes to do hers twice. I have never had, I shouldn't have said that because then it's going to happen. I have not had issues doing it just once. So just so you guys know. All right, so let me shut this off. There we go. And then we'll get this up and out of the way here. All right. It's still really, really hot. So there we go. All right. I'm trying to get this unplugged, guys, so I can put it back down. All right, there we go. Okay, so then, of course, what you do is you take this out of your carrier sheet, and then you're going to peel it off. Just like this. And you're going to get this beautiful, beautiful colors. Oh my goodness. It's always so hard to see on camera, but man, does it really, really shimmers, and I absolutely love it. Okay, so then what you're going to do, once you have your toner paper covered, and you want to hang on to this because you can use this on a piece of black toner paper, and has those also, and you can run it through on that, and then you're going to have the silver and black. So you're going to have the opposite side of what this looks like, okay? All right, so let me set that off to the side there. So once we've got that, then I'm just going to take my paper cutter here, and I'm going to cut this puppy. Now, this is a 6x6 piece of paper, right? Now, I'm cutting this at 3.5 inches because that, you want to go by the size of your candle. So you can make it bigger, smaller, however you want to do it is okay. All right, so let me put that down. So for me, for this one, I did the 3.5. See, and then there you go. And then you're ready to start decorating it and adding all the pretty stuff on. Okay, so I'm going to set that to the side for a minute because I have already done this other piece. Okay, so and I went ahead and I did my ribbon through the back here because I was struggling trying to get it through because of my hands. So I didn't want you guys to see that. So I went ahead and did it ahead of time. But what you're going to do now, once you have it cut, now what you're going to do is you're going to decorate it. Okay, so the very first thing, I'm going to lay this down, try to lay it down a little bit flatter. It's not going to let me, but that's all right. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to, I need to get my glue gun on too. I forgot about that. Gonna need that. All right, while that's heating up there. Okay, so you're gonna take this beautiful trim. Gosh, I love this. And we're gonna glue this down to the top and the bottom of your piece. Okay, so we're just going to add a little bit of glue. Okay. There we go. And then you're going to add this to the very top. There we go. Make sure it's on there nicely. Okay. And then we're going to add the second piece to the bottom. All right. Get some glue on there. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to add this piece down here. Okay. There we go. All right. Hang on a second, guys. Hang on one sec. Okay. Sorry about that. I had a whining wiener that wanted to go out. So there we go. All right. So we've got the two pieces of the ribbon on the top and the bottom. And then what you're going to do is add eyelets to it. Okay. These are mini eyelets that I use. They're silver. And what you're going to do is you're going to start from the bottom. And you guys know, well, in case you don't know, here, I'll do a quick piece so you guys can actually see what it, how it's done, just in case there's somebody out there that sees this and they have no idea how it's done. Okay, so you want to add your eyelets. What I did is I just kind of eyeballed it, and I put 3 on each side. So what you're going to do is you're going to take something like this. This is from We Are Memory Keepers. I've had this for 1 billion years. And you're going to punch a hole in here first. Okay, that's going to give you your hole. Oh, wrong size. Here we go. We're going to go with the smaller size. Okay, and then you're going to take your eyelet here. There we go. And you're going to put that right on top. And then you're going to take your crocodile and you're going to set this. So it has different settings on it. And, of course, it comes with directions. If you don't have one, and you decide you want one, it'll have directions on what settings you need to use for this. But what you're going to do is you're going to put this right on top there and then press. And then that is how, I don't know if you can see it, but that's how you set an eyelet. All right, easy peasy. So once you have all your eyelets done, then you're going to add your ribbon, as I said. And I wanted my ribbon to tie off at the top instead of the bottom. So that's why you're going to start with your bottom and you're just going to lace it through, right? Just like tying your shoe. And then you're going to take it and I'm going to try to add it to my candle here without pulling all my ribbons out. There we go. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay. Now you're going to cut your ribbon about 34 inches. And again, it's going to depend on the size of your candle. So if you need to adjust, then you can adjust. But this one is for, this one I used 36 inches, or no, 34, sorry. And of course, I'm going to do a blog post on it. So that'll be up on Sunday and you'll be able to see that. So you just want to pull these as tight as you can. Oh, I forgot a step before we do that. Darn it. I forgot a step. Okay. I'm not going to take that off because it's going to be too hard. But what I did with mine is I used some of this is like a mulberry paper. This is a very delicate mulberry paper. So what I did was I just cut a chunk of it and then I'm going to cut it in half. And then I just put it on the back here on the top and the bottom. So that way you don't waste a whole piece of this. You just cut it however, like maybe, an inch or so from the top. And then you're going to glue it around your toner paper there. And then you're good to go. Okay. I forgot to add that part. All right. But like I said, I'm not going to take this off because it'll be too hard for me to get the hole back on again. Okay. So we're going to tie this off. And this is not easy for me right now, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay. What I did was I tied mine in a knot first. So I made sure that I had it pulled nice and tight. There we go. And then you're just going to make a bow. There, just like that. Now, the reason why I did it this way instead of just adding the paper directly to the candle is because if you do it like this with the ties in the back, you can take this off and do another one in a different theme or something like that. So you don't have to go and buy a whole new candle, right? So with this, with it being tied in the back, you can replace this and then reuse it. And, we're all about being able to save money on some things, so we can buy the fun, crafty stuff that we want. So anytime we can, save a little money, use the same thing, then I say go for it. All right. So we've got that going now. I'm going to set that there for a second. Okay, and then we're going to take these two really beautiful pieces of trim. This is also from Gwen Studios. I love, love, love this. Unfortunately, I wasn't paying very close attention when I cut this, and so I cut mine a tad bit short, but that's all right. This one's not too bad. This one I cut a little bit shorter. So what you're going to do from here then is, what made it easier for me was I just took a little bit of tape and start in the center there. And you want to be careful because this is delicate. So you want to be careful that you don't rip it apart, as you're laying your glue down. And, I did not want to add this with glue. I could have, but didn't want to, just because, again, I didn't want it to stick to my candle and then not be able to use it again. So just add a little bit of tape on there. And then what you can do once you have that, there we go. And I like to start at the front. So I want to make sure, so I put it on there. And here, let me lay this down so you can see it just a little bit better. Okay, and then you're just going to wrap it around and then press on that tape once you get it right where you want it. Okay. So there's for your top, and then we're going to do the same thing for the bottom piece here. So I'm just going to add a little bit of tape. And yes, this is such a fun way to do a candle. And you don't necessarily need the mulberry paper on this because you can see it's still really pretty. But for me, I've always loved mulberry paper on candles. So almost every time I make a candle, I add mulberry paper to it somewhere. So that's just me and my little, my little quirks, what I like. So we're going to take this second piece and set it down here. And again, we're going to wrap it around and just put it down where it goes. There we go. Okay, so now you've got that part down. So, so pretty. Okay. So now we're going to decorate it. Okay, so what I did with that, because I got all my pretty, ribbon on there, my trim, my beautiful paper. So then what I did was I took some doodads, not sure what are these called? Stems or picks, maybe holiday picks. I think that's what they're called. So I just had a bushel of both, of the light blue here. This is a blue silver, and then these white iridescent. They remind me of snow, right? Yeah, snowballs. Okay, so what I did was I decorated it how I wanted. Okay, I put it together, and then I wrapped some tape around it just so it wouldn't move when I was working with it. So once you do that and you've got it there, then what you can do, let me lay a piece of paper down here. Okay, because then what you can do is take another piece of this really pretty ribbon. And, you're really not going to see this on the front of your candle because we're going to add the snowflake. But I still like it to be finished, right? So you're just going to add a little bit of hot glue. I absolutely love this new glue gun, you guys. This is so cool with the light on it. Oh man, AdTech, guys, you should check it out. All right, so we're going to take that and then wrap it around my stem here. Make sure that you pull it really tight. There we go. And then I'm going to add a little bit of glue here at the end. Whoops, put that over there. And then, oh, I still have a little tiny piece. All right, I'm going to do that last little tiny piece here. Okay, and then cover that. Yes. And then you're just going to trim that ribbon right off. Love that. Now, isn't that pretty? I just love how this all came together. It's just so, these are so pretty. It adds such a pretty touch to your toner paper. Okay, so now we're ready to glue this on. So I'm going to take some hot glue again and just run it down the stem here. There we go. And then find the middle of your candle. And I kind of offset mine just a tad. Okay, instead of putting it straight, I just kind of offset it just a little bit to the left there. So see, you could leave it just like this and it would be perfectly fine because you have this already covered. But of course, you know, I have trouble not wanting to stop and just keep adding things. So yeah, so I found some snowflakes that I had. And this is just a chipboard snowflake. I've had these for, I don't know, a million years or so. So you can get them anywhere. It's just plain old chipboard. And then here you're going to just add a little bit of hot glue. I don't know. You guys, can you guys see that this glue gun lights up? I don't know if you can see it. Wait, let me try this side. Yeah, you can kind of see it.
You can see a little tiny blue.
Yeah. I love this, especially, you know, when you're like me and you're working at night. I love that I can see what I'm doing. All right. So you're just going to add some glue onto that. And then just add your snowflake right there to your candle. And that's it. That's how you do it. Piece of cake, right? I mean, you could whip these up in absolutely no time at all. But I just love how all of it just went together. It just looks so pretty and elegant. And this would be beautiful. I was thinking I would love this for like a winter wedding.
I was thinking that. Yeah.
Yeah, right. On the centerpieces, this would just be stunning. All right. So there you go. And then this is, well, they're both finished, but you can see the difference in the size here with the two. Well, here, let me show you.
Yeah, I'm next to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
Yes. And if you have a smaller candle, I cut this paper, the toner paper, the same size as I did for this one. But you can also cut it just like a half an inch shorter so you see more of the candle if you want. That's up to you. But yeah, so I've got 3 of these in all different sizes, and I'm going to finish the small one, and I'm going to add it to my house. But I love these. Isn't that pretty?
They're beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, like I said, untie it if you want to use it again, and you're good to go. Love it. All right, you guys talk amongst yourselves for just a second.
Okay.
There we go.
Lynn said, so it's just a regular laminator. The one she was using was actually Gina K's fuse machine. So we have both Lisa and I have used laminators for a really long time, and they work. Mine, I always put it through twice. Lisa had a Scotch and she could do it once. With the fuse machine, it has settings so you can make it tighter. And I found with that, I only have to go through once. So
yeah, it really does
that's
work.
Something perfect. You need. I mean, they are $60 compared to $30 for a laminator. But it depends how much you're going to use something.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, this is what Lisa and I do for you know, it's our business.
Yeah.
So we do, and I love foiling.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we foil a lot. So, you know, it's nice. My Scotch just finally died. I kept thinking that, you know, what is wrong with the toner? You know, I can't get a clear image. And then I just realized that, you know, after all these years.
And see, my Royal Sovereign is still going, and yeah, I foil all the time. And it's still going, but I like to support our girlfriends who have businesses, and it's nice to try other things to see what they're like, but you don't have to. If you can and you can afford it and you're going to use it a lot, yes, but otherwise just a regular laminator has worked perfectly well.
Yes, it has. I've used mine for
forever.
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah. One of the things that I do like about this one though is you can also put it on the lightest setting, which is 0, and there's no heat involved. It is just to press things together. So it's kind of like working as an adhesive kind of. I mean, there's no adhesive in the machine, but you can put 2 pieces of something together and put it through, and and then like I said,
sticky side.
Yeah. And like I said, you know, she's got instructions for what you need, you know, what setting you need to use for whatever paper you're using.
Gina is very detailed.
Yes, she is. Yes.
The woman knows her stuff.
Yep.
Lynn also asked, does it matter what glue you use for your candle?
Well, you know, I'm a zip dry girl. I've been using it for 20 plus years now. So as far as decorating it, I like to use Zip Dry by Beacon Adhesive. That is my favorite glue. It's my go-to for everything. And I absolutely love it. But again, because I wanted to be able to reuse the candles, I didn't want to glue it to the actual candle itself. You can do that if you want to keep it permanent, but that is the reason why I added the ties on it, you know, and it just works. And even on the top, when I just added just a tad bit of adhesive on my ribbon trim here, let me get it right. Okay. That also will come off if you want to reuse it. That's why I didn't want to glue it on there tight, because I wanted to be able to reuse it if that's what I wanted to do. So I wanted to keep my options open, but I'm going to keep it like it is because I have to. It's beautiful.
Becca said Gina is out of the laminator right now. Yes, Gina just had a release a couple weeks ago and she's out of a lot.
Yeah.
She will get more in. You might not get it before Christmas.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I figured because with I think she had a Black Friday sale too, didn't she?
She had her new release, and then she had 20% off everything that wasn't part of the new release.
Right.
Like her new release had her new paper cutting machine, which I got also.
She's holding out on me. I didn't know about a new paper machine.
I did tell you, but I thought you would look all over the site and buy everything.
I probably would. Yeah.
But that's the reason I went, her paper machine, because I know it's going to be a good one. And it's small. It can travel with me when I go to Texas.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
absolutely nice. And this laminator too is not, I've seen some big ones. And this
my Royal Sovereign is big. And
this
is smaller. Yeah.
And my Scotch, the one that I used to have, it's about the same size, I think. I think my I think my Scotch might be a little bit bigger. I don't know. I'll have to check before I pitch it, because it's got to go, because it's dead. So that's why Ann said, I just got Gina's new machine, and I'm like, okay. And I got on the website.
Well, I said they're 20% off. You better buy one now.
Yep. So I went on and got one that day too. So lots of fun. But yeah.
Brenda said you can change it for different holidays. Yes.
Exactly.
Definitely.
And that's, again, the reason why I added the eyelets and the ribbon and stuff on it, because you can do that then.
And she said more demos. See, so you can do another one.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. But I don't know. I'm going to I'm really digging this.
It's really pretty.
I think it's going to be beautiful. I'm going to put it maybe by my mom's tree. That's what I'm thinking. I have a tree from my mom, a little Christmas tree from my mom. So maybe I'll put it there.
See, she would have loved it.
Yes, she would have. And she would have said, you really need to make me one of those, please. Or give me the supplies and I'll make it myself.
That would be my sister Karen too.
Yeah. She was like, all right, Mom.
I know.
Oh, so that is it for me today, guys. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, okay.
You did good. Hi, Ellie.
Got in there and got it whipped out. All right. So, and we're coming back at 12 p.m. Central Time and 2 p.m. Central Time.
We're coming back in an hour. I'm going to go live. Ellie just said she just got the newest edition of Bella Crafts in her inbox today. Yes, it is there.
Yay!
And I also have a print copy of Ellie's book that I will be showing during my live.
Oh,
so come back.
I saw that coming in. I saw the email that it was coming in. I knew that's why that you had ordered it. So so make sure that you come back and see us again in an hour, because Ann's going to be making something beautiful and amazing, as she always does.
Because she hasn't seen it yet. She's I don't know what she's making, but she's making something.
And it's going to be beautiful, and that's all needed.
It's going to be cute.
It's going to be cute. Okay.
Not beautiful.
We don't care. But we like both.
Okay. So we will see you guys back in an hour.
Yep.
And remember, like, share, and comment here. If Facebook decides to work nicely, you can go over there and share it. But right now it is not working. So
bummer.
Yep.
Yeah, bummer. All right, you guys. So like we always say, and we're going to say it again, make sure that you take some time to craft.
Because it's good for your soul.
It
really is.
Yep. All right, you guys.